Hi, this is Tracey from GiftBasketAppeal, and today we're going to be decorating this really cute box that you can put little crafty items in. So I am having so much fun working on this. Let me show you what it looks like. So we're going to just take this plain box from the Dollar Tree and we're going to decorate it. So let's get started. So let me show you the inspiration behind this. I got a box from one of my friends, my crafty friend. She mailed this to me. Her name is Patricia Brigham, and look how adorable that is. You may have seen this in one of my other videos, but I thought it was such a wonderful idea. And what she did, it's not the exact same box, but you can still do have fun decorating. She added some nice crafty things. Now I've used some of the stuff in here and I just kind of replenish it with some of the stuff I have. And she sent it in this box with these really crafty things. So Patricia Brigham is the person that sent it to me. So thank you, Patricia. I absolutely love this, and it sits on my shelf in my craft room, and it just looks nice. So I thought it would be nice to do one of my own. I did make one for my mother, and I'll show you that later on. But it just takes that one idea to inspire you. So this one has all these little compartments in it. It's blue. I think you can find some with some other colors on it. If you want, you can decorate this back part here also. I'm just going to decorate mainly the top and the sides. And it has these little sliders because it has these compartments that like little separators, I guess. That's what you can call them. And it has all these little, so you can put like gems and beads and pearls. I'll show you what I put in my mother's because she wanted some things from my craft room, and I thought it'd be nice to share some of my stuff with her and make another one for another crafty friend. So the nice thing about this is that it comes off. It can pop right off. And I'm just going to take this and trace it onto some paper, some pretty paper. So I was getting some really fun paper, and I thought this color would be really cute. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to trace this on this side. Look at that. And if you have friends that are have dogs, or cats, I think there's one with some cats on it too. But anyway, Mad for Plaid, happy. I just realized I said if any of you have friends that are dogs, hopefully you don't have that. But yeah, I'm just going to take this and trace it on the side that I don't want, which is, you know, it's still good because you can see through that window when you open up your box. It still looks good. So if you want, you could use one side of paper. It's just up to you. I'm not going to trace this part here. I'm just kind of going around it, and I'm just going to cut like an imaginary line to connect it. So you'll see this process in a minute. But I was just so happy with the way my mom's box came out, and I said, you know what, I've got to show y'all this project. Okay, maybe a little bit, there's a little curve right here. Might as well use that. Okay, and this just snaps right back on. So imagine there's a bunch of these in Dollar Tree. And so sometimes when you see those plain plastic boxes, you can always go ahead and pick those up. Makes great gifts. If you have a kid that likes to craft, a teenager that likes to craft, just about anyone. Or you can just fill it with things that they like. Use your imagination. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for a moment, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Okay, so it's all cut down to fit on there. And so don't worry if it's not perfect, the edges are sticking out. You can always camouflage that with some lace, and I do have some lace I might add to this. I'm not sure yet. And so I'm going to just go ahead and stick this down. Let's do the first part here. Look how cute that is. The dog's on there. Cute. And I will put the link to where you can get this paper. I did use it to work on another project this week, so I'm just trying to use up everything that I have. Well, some of the things I have in my stash. All right, so let's go ahead and put this down on the edges here. And I think this should work fine. I did use art glitter glue on my mom's. But I also used the crafter's tape as well. So we'll see how this works here. And so now you already have a cover on it, so it already looks better. So whatever you do with it, it's going to be fine. So I'm just kind of pressing that into the top there. Now art glitter glue really works good. Okay, so that's on there. Okay, so I'm going to cut out another strip maybe to put right here. I'm not really wanting to do too much detail on that. Maybe put something on the sides here as well. And maybe put a couple of things on the back here too. So I'm just going to cut some strips and I'll cover that. So let's see. I'm going to use the same paper. And the nice thing is that this can just kind of line itself up. It already has the line there, so it should be easy to cut a straight line with this. Let's see how this goes here. Maybe something like this, just to add a little bit. Now, if you have one of those clear plastic containers, you don't have to worry about the blue, but guess what? This has some blue in it. I didn't even realize this plaid paper has blue in it, which matches the blue on here. So it works out just fine. Okay, so I'm going to measure this by just putting a little bend right here. No rulers for me, right? Just creasing it right there so I can know where to cut it. Like I said, this doesn't have to be perfect, but when you send this to someone, they're going to be really happy with what you sent them. So don't stress about it. Just go ahead and do it. So I'm just measuring this out. I can't believe I've had this paper maybe sitting on my shelf almost an entire year. Not really done anything. I haven't done anything with it. Okay, so you see how that is right there. Let me go ahead and just make sure that this one is okay before I add that glue. I think that will be okay. Yep. And I do have my glue gun all fired up and ready to go just in case. And I'm going to use this Ad Tech tape. Let's see how it works. Oop, I don't want to stick the table, huh? Okay. I'm going to put this, oh, that's really sticky. Okay, so I'm going to put this right along there and right around there. Now that's pretty much on there, huh? Just trying to see if I can. Okay, so he's just adding a little bit on there. Let's do the other side. I'm just going right up to the edge there. Right there, right along the edge. And right there, that stuff really sticks. I love this stuff. Okay, so that's what we got. I'm gonna put just a tiny piece right there. Just a little bit. I'm just covering whatever I can on here. You can do lace. Get some of your thin ribbon and put it on there too. I'm really liking this plaid. So you see that? That's too big. Oh, look at that. I can just put some right across there. I don't mind that blue sticking out, but I think I'm going to just leave it right in that center part there. Or I could just leave it like this. It's just up to you. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do here. I think that might work. I'm not going to think about this, y'all, for real. Just enjoying the process here. I'm fitting it right underneath here. Just to make sure it doesn't get stuck to those clips. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and remove this so we'll really have a good look at it. There we go. Much better. This stuff is really sticky. Okay, so if I want to, I could come all the way up to the end. So if you want to do that, you go ahead and do that. Put this back on here. Okay. Okay, so now I have some ribbon, some lace. Let's see. I've got this green here. Look how pretty that is. If I wanted to layer it with some ribbon. And then I've got this one here, which would really show up. So I could do this just like that. Make it a real cutesy box. Look at that. Ooh, that's pretty. Do that. I can do it here. Or I can layer it like this. Let's see. If I want, I can layer it just like that. So just giving you all different ideas. I do like that green, but I love the way that looks. Now look at this. I don't have enough of it because I did my mom's box using this. But I can do that and then put some just right here. Oh, that would be pretty. There, and then put some right here too. Oh yes, I think I found what I like. To me, if it looks really good to your eye, just go with that. Everyone has their different tastes, so I thought that y'all were gonna really like this idea, so I couldn't wait to share it. So I'm just gonna take that and put some crafter's tape. Actually, I'm gonna put some of the art glitter glue on there too to hold it in place. Might have to let it dry a little bit, but that's okay. And then I could use my glue gun also. So that's just another option. But I think this will work out fine. Now I'm going to put, let's see which one I used. These are almost the same length. I'm going to cut that little piece off right there. Add that on there. We're going to do another one right here. I think that will be pretty right along the front, just top and bottom. Wasn't sure what I was going to do with this because this was sent to me in Happy Mail, this lace right here. And so it's so nice when you can use stuff that you normally might not buy in the store. I love when people send Happy Mail because then it kind of gives me a fresh eye view to make something using it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit of this on here. And some of it is already peeking through on here, so let's see. And you know what? I'm going to take my glue gun to secure it even more. Just a little bit of a dot right. Sorry if I'm getting in the way. Hopefully you can see this. Little dot right there. Don't want to over glue. A little dot right there. Kind of centering it. Okay. So let's pop this on here. Okay, it goes this way. Just like that. Let that dry a little bit. And it's okay if it's hanging off the edges. I could actually go ahead and cut that off later, and that's what I'll do a little bit later on. And look at that. Look how gorgeous that looks. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this on now. I'll put this on first. Secure it with this. Hope y'all are getting some ideas. I know that y'all are like, oh my goodness, I could do this. Make a little crafty box for your friends. You can color coordinate it. Do whatever you want. There are no rules. Just go with what you like. Okay, and once again, get my glue gun here. And give it a shot of glue here, here, and here. And then if I need to secure it again, I could just grab my glue gun again and just do it. If it doesn't work, right? But so far, it worked well on the one I did yesterday. And I had a ton of fun making the one for my mom because I know what kind of things she likes. Just about anything is okay for her. Okay, so we're going to let that dry for a moment, and then I'm going to put like a little sign in the middle there. Okay, so I decided to add another piece of lace right along the center here. I thought that would be really cute. So for right now, I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to make like a little label out of this. I thought this would be really cute. Let me show you where I got that from. This little label right here, I just traced it out onto some packaging because I wanted to use this as a template. But this came from my paper pack called I'd Rather Be Crafting. And so I thought that was a wonderful shape. So always look for your shapes and things in your packaging because you just never know what you'll find. So I'm going to cover this with some paper, and I thought from that same paper pack I could use this. That cute paper with the buttons on it. Now I'm not trying to match. If you want to match everything up, you can, but it has elements of green. I thought bringing in some pink would be cute on there too. It just make it look fun. And the buttons is so crafty. Okay, so I am going to look at that side. Look how cute that is. That's pretty too with the sewing machine and the scissors. Really fun paper pack. Definitely a crafter's paper pack. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on and cut it out. A nice little template. You could do this for a card as well. You can make an embellishment out of this and put it on a card. Just a little bit too much glue, but it'll still work. Make sure I get the edges. The edges is what really matters. And put this on this side, the side that I don't want to use. See if I can get as much out of this as possible. Just going to put it, make sure. Either way you can do it. So let's, now you see that? Look at that box. Normally I would turn it over, but no one's going to see it. And then I just cut this out. You see me do this with the with embellishments. You see me do this with tags. Really cute shape. This is just another idea. So my thing is to inspire you by using what you have, some of the more practical things. This is a great idea. Go to Dollar Tree and get those containers. And I think they have them in all different kind of sizes as well, because I've seen them. I may have to go get some of those clear ones that don't have any color to them. But for $1, you can't beat it. And you just fancy it up the way you want. Okay, see that? Look how cute that is with the buttons. And so now I'm just going to take this. This is going to go right here. See that? If I want, I can do just a tiny smidgen of an outline on that. Maybe like that. Maybe get another paper. Maybe a solid paper. Let's see, something solid. See what we have. I use this for another one. Maybe I'll use this as a solid and just cut around it maybe. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so what I decided to do was just to take my Sharpie and just go around it just a little bit with a light outline. I'm not sure if I want to do stitching yet. Who knows, right? So now I got these words that came from that same paper pack, I'd rather be crafting. And so it's got all kinds of little messages. This is my happy place. Crafting is my therapy. So I'm going to cut out that crafting is my therapy. I think that looks really cute. I like to save every little bit of these little papers because they're so cute. All these little messages in here. That's my doggy. It looks like he's falling asleep in here. And he's having a dream. Hey, Goobs. He's over there having a little dream. Probably running through a field somewhere. Okay, so I think this will be a cute little message. Maybe put inside the box. And then put that on the outside. I'm just going to give this a little bit of an outline. So all these little details you can do, or you can just keep it simple. It's up to you. All those little papers that you have. Just giving you something else to do with it. Giving you another idea for what you can do with it. If you want, you can personalize it, put the person's name on there. It's just up to you. So look at that. And if I want to pop it up, I can put dimensionals on it. But for this one, I'm just going to keep it like this. And I'm going to add some bling to it. Maybe put some pearls on there. That'll be cute. Okay, look at that. Now I'm going to add it on there. Look how adorable that looks. My goodness. Okay. Now I'm going to get my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to add this on with the hot glue. I just feel like it'll stick better. So I don't want that to come off. All right, let's stick this on here, right there. Perfect. That is on there. So fun. Look at that. Now let's see, I do have a couple of gems that I want to add on here. So I can take these now, just to add just a little bit of pink on here. Bring out some of the pink in that. I'll take a couple of these and just add them. Just a little bit here. Put one here. Someone's waking up in the craft room. He loves it in here. It's so relaxing. For those of you just tuning in, that's my dog. My dog Cinnamon. He's always in here while I'm recording. He knows it's our happy place. Look how cute this is. And I mean, I just used a few things from my craft room, made something really pretty and handmade that I think, and I know you probably have some crafty friend in mind or someone that you can make this for, something like this. It can be something for like earrings and things too, maybe, jewelry. I don't know. So this little message right here, Crafting is my therapy. I'm just going to put that, I'm just going to glue this in right here. This is not like flat. It has a little bit of ridges to it, but it'll still work. See that? Just putting that in there. Hopefully I didn't pull off my gems there. Okay, that's still good. Let's see. Waiting for my art glitter glue to settle in there. Takes a little bit to dry, but it's pretty quick. Okay, so that's what we've got. Look how adorable that is. Look at that. Just to show y'all. See, I can take another piece and go right in there. Got the sides decorated. Just really simple. If you want to get fancy, you can. It's just up to you. Let's see if I have anything else. Maybe a little flower. I'm going to get one of my flowers. I'm just deciding this like just now. So let's see. If I want to get one of my flowers and add to it, I can. Let's see what we got here. Just looking at the colors I have here. See these? Got these little flowers. Some of my handmade flowers. So I just see one off to the corner basically. That's what I'm seeing. I can add the green on there. Or I can put the blue. There's a little bit of blue in there too. I can put the blue on there too. But for some reason I'm really liking the way that looks. So I'm just going to take a little bit of hot glue, add it there. And if you want to see the video to how I made these, I will post it. So you see, I'm not thinking about it. It looks good to me placed off to the side. So if it looks good to you, you just go with that feeling, right? All right, so look how cute that is. Let me show you the one that I made for my mom. So when I go over there later on, I can give this to her. Here's the one I made for my mom. Look at that. And I put some sticker hearts on here. A sticker heart and a star in the corner. I used some of my pearls. These are like pearl stickers. I had some other little loose pearls just hanging around. Look how adorable that looks. I decorated the sides also. Look at that. She is really going to love it. See, I need to go ahead and do that center on this one. So I'll do that later on. But look how adorable. And let me show you what's inside of it for Mom. My mother likes to do all kinds of crafting. So this is just a win-win. So I filled it with all of these little gems for her to use in her craft room. I put a message up here, make something pretty today. And she crafts like every day. Her crafting is crocheting, but she does a lot of the other things too. So I put paper clips and little gems and some bling and sequins. So you can really tailor this toward the person that you're making it for. I think she's going to love this. I put buttons in here too. Look at these adorable buttons. These actually can be a decoration. You can actually decorate this box with everything that you have inside. So look at how cute these buttons are. So I gave her some wooden buttons with flowers on it. She loves that. Gave her some pearls so she can decorate with. I mean, all the things she likes. Look at this. Little mini paper clothespins. I was going to say paper clips. I got paper clips in there for her too. Rhinestones in there. So what a nice gift idea. You can make one for someone that sews, I guess. There's just so much you can do. So look how absolutely adorable those turned out. I really hope that you got inspired by this. Please give this a try. You are going to love it. Go to Dollar Tree and get all of these. And I'll put everything I used below. I know you probably want to know where these paper pads came from. And I will see you real soon. Bye.